What's up, everybody? This is a new series I'm doing called Contenders or Pretenders. We're going to go through 5 teams that are either going to be making the playoffs or going to be at home watching the playoffs. Now, don't get me wrong, teams having a hot start early means something, but some of these teams, they're not going to be making the playoffs. This hot streak is not going to continue. So let's start off with the Pretenders. Give me the Timberwolves. They're 3-1 right now. They have a good big three, but I don't think they have a good enough bench to carry this team to the playoffs. You have a good big three, that means something, but if those guys are on the bench, where's the points coming from? Malik Beasley is a guy that should be a good bench player, but right now he's had a shaky start to the season, not really giving the production he should be. But Patrick Beverley, he's a guy that changes your defense and how you play on defense. I think he makes his Timberwolves team better, but I don't think he makes them better on the offensive end, and that's what they need, scoring when Karl-Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and D'Angelo Russell come onto the bench. I like what I've seen from this team so far, but Finch, I'm not really sold on that hire. I think they need somebody like the names of like Billy Donovan, Tom Thibodeau. If they have a coach like that, definitely I can see them making the playoffs. And when Tom Thibodeau was there, they did make the playoffs. I think they're missing some role players. This team, at best, is going to be a play-in tournament team, ninth or 10th seed team. Let's go to the next pretender, the Wizards. People are high in them. I'm not really high in them. I think they have good role players. Spencer Dinwiddie, Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell is having a good start to the season. I just don't think they have enough to be a top 8 seed. I think they're another play-in tournament team, which that means you're not a contender. I don't think they have a guy. Bradley Beal is going to go get you a bucket. I think they are better than last year, but this East is way more loaded than it was last season, so I don't see them being a contender. Let's go to the next team. We have our first contender, the 4-0 Warriors. I like what I see for them so far. Steph Curry is not the only guy that can get you a bucket. Last season, that was the case. No, this year, they have some really good depth. I think Damian Lee and Jordan Poole are 2 guys that can give you 20 a night if you need them to. And then Andrew Wiggins got the vaccine. He got the vaccine. He's going to be a good player this year. I think defensive end, he's going to bring you production, and on the offensive end, he's going to bring you production. This is a team that's 4-0 without Klay Thompson or James Wiseman. A lot to be excited for there. I think this is a team that can be a top 4 seed. At best, maybe the 2nd seed. This team is going to be legit when Klay Thompson returns. Let's go to the next contender. I got the Charlotte Hornets. They're 3-1 right now. I think LaMelo Ball is going to take that next step. Last year they looked young. They looked like an exciting team to watch, but this year they're even more exciting. They got Kelly Oubre, who's going to give you 15 a night. And then you got Terry Rozier, who hasn't came in the lineup yet, but he's a guy that's a 20-night guy. Gordon Hayward's healthy. He's a guy that could give you 20 a night, too. They got a lot of scoring. I like the coach they have. And I think they could put it all together and be a 6-seed team at best. But there's a lot to be excited about this team. So much scoring. It's going to be a team that could keep up with anybody in the NBA. And I like LaMelo Ball. I think he's going to take that next step. And a lot to be excited for this Hornets team. Give me the next team, the Chicago Bulls, 4-0 right now. The team I'm most excited for. I think people are sleeping on them. They are going to be a top 4 seed. Hey, I can see them even being a 2nd seed. I think Lonzo Ball and Caruso bringing this defensive edge to this team that they didn't have last season. And I think DeRozan closing games out for you when LaVine doesn't have a hot night. He's already closed a couple games out for us so far. Vucevic hasn't had a good game yet, but he is an underrated big man, one of the top big men in the NBA. I like what I see from this team. Kobe White comes. I think that bench is going to be a lot better than it is right now, but so much to be excited for. That's all I have for you. Let me know if I missed any teams in the comments. As always, subscribe to everything on 6 Man Blitz. Keep looking at our content. We appreciate everything that you do.